Coming up next, the Warriors taking on the Lakers. For the Golden State Warriors, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Lakers, Warriors, only here on 2K Sports Show.
Hey everybody, this is the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers squaring off against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they feel like they're at their best when they start fast, get into a rhythm early on.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, for a team that has the unbridled ambition of the Golden State Warriors, moving to San Francisco is fitting. A city whose fortunes have risen astronomically in this era of new technology. Now in Oakland, the Warriors were comfortable and successful in an arena that they had played in since the late 60s. But for a franchise that aspires to be light years ahead of the competition, moving to a billion-dollar stadium seemed obvious. Kevin?
Oakland has been a wonderful home for the Warriors, but we know San Francisco will be too. Thanks, D.A. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley, and it's McGee in at the 5. And for Golden State, Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Russell is out there with Lee, and it's Robinson in at the 3. Here's Davis. The three-pointer is right on target. Davis has got the first 3 points tonight for Los Angeles. Ball's knocked loose. Bradley against Russell. Passes to Lee. 6 to shoot. Pass to Robinson. Over James. Robinson misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
These guys have known each other, Clark, for a long time. There should be very few surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. 2 veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. First quarter, just over a minute played. Russell with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Lakers. Russell dishes to Green. He lobs it up, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Bradley against Russell. Fires the 3. And James with the basket on the assist from Green. James has got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Russell passes to Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
On the pass to Green. McGee with it, covered by Lee. And McGee kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 7.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher, but his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
Here's Green after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And that one's good. Green. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Russell from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the
Bill Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Is going to leave Brooklyn after the Grant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. Now, here's Burks after the miss from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And Russell at 6'5", able to play at the point guard or the shooting guard. Greg, when you look at his game, what's his best position?
Probably the one. I mean, we're seeing a trend towards bigger point guards at the same time that 4s and 5s are trending smaller. Everybody wants that switch ability on defense.
Burks kicks to Russell. Back to Burks. Clock at 6. Pass to Poole. Russell trying to free himself up. Poole, no good. Lakers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Cans it from downtown.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Poole. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And a 2019 All-Star appearance for D'Angelo Russell, the Nets' first representative in half a decade.
Yeah, and it's been his most efficient season yet. Remember now, he only played a year at The Ohio State University, so a young player, but he's really taking his game up a notch, scoring and playmaking at a high rate. That validation of being an All-Star, terrific for Russell's confidence.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Basket counts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Davis. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Russell's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Wasted no time on that one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Rondo passes to Caldwell-Pope, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it...
That's all defense is. It is effort.
He should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. Outside Howard. A shot off that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. Poole the pass to Spellman. To the inside. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Well, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached. And great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
He misses the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. And he sinks the second. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. To the middle, here's Caruso. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Here's Robinson. He can't get that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Caruso, the pass to Cook. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Howard. In the corner, it's James. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. They get a hand on it. Warriors trail by 8. Works for 3. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Lee comes in for Russell, and then for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Avery Bradley in for Cook. Burks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. That one misses.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
McGee against Cauley Stein. Burks looking around, 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
McGee finds Davis, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. Robinson against Green. Robinson down low. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Bradley drives in. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Knocks it loose. And now here's Lee, the fast break opportunity. Here's Robinson. Here's Cauley Stein. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Cauley Stein's got 6. Rondo dishes to Davis. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Rondo drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him, able to complete that play through contact.
Burks against Rondo. Lakers leading by 10. McGee the pass to Green. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Willie Cauley Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Rondo. And again, the Lakers no good. Burks on the wing. 3 seconds left. It's good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
No good there. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been...
Thanks a lot, Dwight. What are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Ernie, the first half was all about Bron. Time after time, we see him taking over games. But to do it like this many years, it's unreal, Ernie.
And over to Kenny, what did you think about Golden State?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Midway through the first half, plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. Lee out there with Russell. And it's Robinson. In at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. From the arc. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Warriors ball.
Warriors trail by 8. Russell passes to Cauley-Stein. Outside Robinson. High post, Cauley-Stein. Clock at 6. No good from Lee. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's McGee. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. Mark, the level of nuance in the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
Green kicks to Cauley-Stein. They double him with James. Outside Robinson. Cauley-Stein in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Lee outside. Good on the triple. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Alex Caruso comes in for Green, and Quinn Cook subbed in for Bradley. Caruso kicks to James. And the Lakers with another miss. Warriors trail by 9. Passes it to Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Pass to LeBron. Now Davis. The pass to Kuzma. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Green dishes to Lee. Inside, here's Cauley-Stein.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Second chance shot. And the basket by Pascal.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own. You're right, David. Thank you. The first free throw is good. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Russell looking around. Floats one up. Second shot opportunity, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Rondo against Russell. Right side, Rondo. Caruso, the pass to Rondo. Caldwell Pope for three. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 9. Outside, Russell. Trying to get open is Burks. Another shot. Russell, no luck. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Count it, good.
Nice job adjusting his body on the drive as he gets hit. All the credit belongs to Caldwell Pope there.
Spellman the pass to Poole. Burks on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Burks' shot is good.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Rondo finds Howard. Outside for Rondo. Three-pointer. But they recover it. The second chance effort. Here's Kuzma. And at last, they get one to fall. Kuzma's got his third basket of the night. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top, up 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Howard. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Green in at the 2. Robinson with it. There's Russell with the 3. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here's Kuzma. Nice jump shot. Good. Kuzma's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bradley can't get it to go. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. The Lakers with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, I love this from Kuzma. When he attacks with this kind of ferocity and confidence, watch out. Hide and protect the children.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's LeBron in for Caldwell Pope. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson against LeBron. Robinson.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
One on the clock.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by James. And that one's good. Green.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Cauley-Stein grabs the ball. Cauley-Stein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Green. Lee kicks to Green. High arcing shot. Green with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
James, no good. Warriors trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bradley against Russell. Lee outside. Back to Russell. The 3. Drills it from outside.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Outside Bradley. From beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Cauley-Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lee gets the bucket. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Stolen by Robinson. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 12. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth.
Warriors foul time.
Put your hands together for
Your Warriors girls.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Lee. The three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
LeBron is doubled. Here's Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. From about 16, and that one hits back iron. Los Angeles leading by 9. Green left side. Davis finds James. Tries again, and the layup good by McGee.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Los Angeles.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green, no luck. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Russell. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
LeBron drives in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his second personal.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the free throw, no good.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
The baseline J, no good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Congrats on the win. Where do you go mentally when you're in a rhythm like you were tonight?
It's a zone you get into, and you know, it's kind of unexplainable, you know, and you try to go out there and you feel like it's nothing that you can't do. You know, and hopefully the momentum just continue to go throughout the whole quarter, and it did, and not only did it open up for me, open up for the rest of us too.
I know that's got to be empowering, LeBron. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.